Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, my people? What's going on, guys? How you guys doing? I have to tell you guys this much, man. Good game. 80,000 people in attendance. The opening ceremony of the game was also a very nice treat to watch. I enjoyed what I saw with Tyler, beautiful lady, sing the national anthem for South Africa. And you had a guy sing the national anthem for Mexico without a background instrument. I think that was cool. We saw the first opener of the game. Now here's something I have to say, bro. When it comes to the World Cup, the opening game always matters a lot, bro. Right? It's the opening game, it's the opening ceremony, right? You see the players being ecstatic. You get to see the first goal of the tournament, the first yellow card of the tournament, the first red card of the tournament. You get to see all type of things that is going on at the opening ceremony and opening game of the World Cup. And honestly, we did have quite a bit of drama in this game. Mexico versus South Africa, man. But first, let me tell you guys this. South Africa, they need to stick to Amapiano. I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all, bro. South Africa should just keep it, just stick to making music and dancing and twerking, bro. Like go listen to Tyler music or some shit. Because honestly, I was so disappointed in South Africa, bro. South Africa might have the worst performance of this team, bro. Of this whole tournament. They might be the worst performing team in this whole tournament. I was so disappointed by what I saw by South Africa, man. Shout out to Mexico, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. Mexico did not impress me. Neither of this team impressed me, bro. Mexico should have scored way more than 2 goals, in my opinion, against South Africa, bro. South Africa was just doing sloppy mistakes, sloppy passes, and I get it. Bro, gun to my head, I don't know a single player from this team. Gun to my head, guys. I don't know a single player from this South African team. So I'm watching this, I'm looking at this, and I'm like, who the fuck are these guys? Who the fuck are these guys? At least I know some players in the Mexican team. I know Raul Jimenez. I know Luis Chavez. I know Alexis Vega. I know Reyes, but that's it. Bro, I don't know why the South African team thought that they could play out from the back, believing that they could bypass the pressing that the Mexican team was putting on them, bro. And I was like, bro, South Africa, you can't play out from the back. Just go long. Or if you're gonna play from the back, be quick with the ball. Be quick with your passing, man. You gotta be quick with your passing. I was like, you know what? This game is heading into second half, nil nil. There was a couple chances that Mexico had to score 2 goals in the first half. I would say, right? First couple minutes of the game, Raul Jimenez had a chance to score with a lovely pass from the flanks all the way to the middle of the all the way to the middle of the box 18 by Raul Jimenez. What a nice save by South African goalie Williams. I think South African goalie Williams did the best he could. There was also another chance with a nice header that went off target by Jimenez again. So Jimenez could have had a hat trick and he could have scored 2 goals at the very least, a hat trick and 2 goals. But what I saw was such a disappointment from South Africa, bro, because they gave away a goal. And around the ninth minute, South Africa gave away an easy goal to Mexico. When you know that, you cannot do that. You can't make sloppy mistakes. You cannot make easy mistakes for your team to capitalize on. And that's exactly what Mexico did at the ninth minute. Williams playing out from the back gave the goal to the center back. The center back was such a horrible, one of the worst first touch I've ever seen. This brother, it felt like he was scared of the ball. Like it felt like he was like I don't even know how to describe it. He had the ball bad first touch, gave the ball away, got pressed. Then the next thing you know, Julian Quinones had a couple touches of the ball, shot it in between the legs of South African goalie Williams, and bang, Mexican won, South Africa nil. And I was like, bro, one thing I felt like Mexico should be able to score a second goal in the first half. I was very disappointed that Mexico did not do that. I will be honest with you guys. Then we saw South Africa. I think South Africa did good with the build-up play. Even though they were trying to play out from the back, they were good with the build-up play. But the decision making at the final third was so bad. These guys was retarded. These guys was dumb. South Africa decision making was so bad, bro. I did not know that it was this bad. They would build up the ball, but they had almost 40% ball possession in the first half. And that came down to it and them just playing around the box. They tried to be very physical with Mexico, but Mexico was very good at initiating those contact touches and having the referee give out those yellow cards, which eventually became red cards because we had more red cards than goals scored in the game. Second half came, exactly what I thought, man. 49th minute, Sid Ho. The ball had an error leading to goal. 0 out of 6. 0 out of 6 dudes won. Bro, this player's gonna be one of the worst players ever. Received the red card, committed an error that led to goal. Like, what is this guy? 0 ground duels, 1 out of 6. 3 fouls committed. Dribble pass 1 time. Like, is this guy slow? Is he dumb? Bro, your name is Shithole, bro. They're gonna be calling you Shithole. I'm sorry. No one, not even a South African citizen, if a citizen from South Africa would even call you Shithole, bro. You just allow the whole world to make fun of you. This guy allowed the whole world to clown his ass, and that's exactly what he's gonna get, bro. Shithole. And just when we thought, around the 67th minute, Raul Jimenez scored his first goal. 35 years old, scored his first goal in the World Cup. I'm very, very happy for him because I believe he could not play last World Cup because of a brain injury. Or maybe, no, I don't think that was the case. I think it was in 2020. Jimenez, 35 years old, scoring his first World Cup ever. Really happy for him, right? I'm just here to analyze the game, right? I'm supporting the United States, but at the same time, I'm a guy that, hey, I give credit where credit is due, man. And Raul Jimenez, he deserves credit. What he did was amazing. Jimenez deserves so much credit. He was amazing. And I'm gonna be very, very, I still don't think this Mexican team is all that. I don't think they're gonna go far because I was not impressed with them. I felt like they should have been able to put the foot down on South Africa, but I was very disappointed by that, bro. So Mexico was 2 goals up. 84th minute, another red card was given. I don't know what was wrong with South Africa, bro. I don't know what was wrong with South Africa, man. Like South African, the Bafana, you know that you have to be disciplined, bro. You know that you got to keep your head high up. It was so poor. This brother tried to hit a guy on the face. What are you doing, bro? Now you got 2 players that's going to miss the games. Like when we said South Africa needs to be physical with Mexico, we weren't talking about this type of physicality, dog. We were not talking about trying to throw elbows and punches to the fucking head. That's not what we mean by being physical with your team. What is wrong with you? And then the next thing you know, just when I thought that, yo, okay, we're gonna stop at 2 red cards this game, right? Montes, what? You getting a red card too? Mexico even had a red card, so we had 3 red cards this game. What is going on here, bro? Bro, We had more red cards than goals scored in the FIFA World Cup opening game. Are we for real right now? I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Um, very, very disappointed. Very, very disappointed, but it is what it is. Look, we're just gonna have to move on. We have South Korea versus Czech Republic. I'm actually gonna be very excited for that. I hope that South Korea and Czech Republic will give me a better game, a better performance game, right? I will not. This was a one-sided domination, but at the same time, Mexico was not that impressed. I wasn't impressed with the Mexicans. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Very, very was not impressed with them as well, man. I expected more than 2 goals scored against this South African team that will be at the bottom of the group, bro. At the very least, I feel like South Africa is just happy to be there, bro. That's just what it is. South Africa, they're just happy to be there. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. The FIFA World Cup has begun. You know, very nice opening, very crazy opening game. So let's see what's going on in other games as well. Please like and subscribe, and I'll be back here. I'll see you guys later, man. Peace out.